Hey everybody, we're back again. We're at Destination Outdoor. We're in Blue Ridge, and I'm here with Kurt from Cruiser Outfitters, and he's here with Lexus Marketing. And Kurt, what are we talking about today?
This is the J201. So this was a kind of a concept build built on the LX570 chassis. And this was really purpose built to compete in the Rebelle Rally, which is an all-female navigation-based rally, like ultimate legit race rally in California that takes place every year. So it needed to be a very valid vehicle and legit vehicle to go do it. And this finished the race.
So Kurt, can you kind of give us a tour, walk around? What is this thing equipped with? And some of the parts and mods and accessories you guys have done to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one was built using the CBI front bumper. This was the prototype. This vehicle is the one they built this on. The first front and rear bumpers and even the rock rails and the sliders they did. So this was really used as the prototype platform, knowing that it was going to go be in a race. So it couldn't just be looked right, it had to work right and fit right too. So the CBI front bumper, of course, got the Warn winch, self-recovery, good tied-in points, skid plate system. That's a 200 series snorkel adapted to the LX570. Fenders are a little different. Under the hood's where things get really exciting. This has got the Magnuson supercharger. So the already fast 5.73 UR is even a little more zippy, a lot more zippy with the supercharger. So it's a lot of fun to drive, very high performance out on in the sand dunes and the places this was racing. It's got the Prinsu roof rack. We kind of talked about the utility of that, some nice storage boxes. The Max tracks are inside. You can keep recovery gear inside. The sliders, the skid plates, all the race rally inspired Dakar wheels. So the back features a CBI dual rear swing bumper. So you've got the two-can carrier and a full-size spare tire carrier. Also the ladder rack be able to access up on the top on the hatch rack there. And this was big just to be able to have the fuel capacity and water capacity to get out there, both in the race course and lifestyle, using this out in the real world, to be able to have a little additional capacity. So with the table, or with the swing outs, you've got two nice drop down tables for some good like surface prep and cooking area. And inside, it does have a full goose gear drawer system. And this is one of my favorite features of the build, is your lovely recovery gear assortment. Doesn't get any better than that.
And Lexus branded.
Yeah, Lexus branded. This was a really cool project. We were fortunate to be involved in part of this. This was built by kind of an ex-Overland project. Rochelle Croft raced it in the Rebelle Rally, working with Lexus, and a lot of top shelf manufacturers you can see were part of this build. It's got ARB lockers, so it's locked front and rear. So it's kind of a stealth machine. Like, you know, it certainly looks built, but you don't even realize how built it is till you start climbing through it.
Somewhat of a sleeper.
Somewhat of a sleeper, yeah. Between the superchargers and locked front and rear diffs, it's definitely a mean machine, but a sleeper. Yeah, cool truck. Keeping up with the race inspired and the rally inspired, this has got the Evo Course Dakar Rally wheels. So they're just a heavy duty forged wheel, they look really good on it, but they're also really strong. And these are wrapped in the Toyo Open Countries. Suspension, this is kind of a unique one, that it still rocks the factory auto height control suspension. So it still raises and lowers both on-road and off-road. So you can kick it up when you're in that uneven terrain and demanding terrain, but around town kind of keep it lower for both aerodynamics and drag, but also getting in and out. So Icon lower control arms, Icon upper control arms on the front. So kind of a mix of aftermarket and modified stock components.
Wow, very cool. So let me ask, how does this ride control perform off-road? Lexus OEM suspension.
Yeah, the factory suspension works really well. And that's the key, is like, it works great in this platform. There are times where we start getting so much additional load on it, you need to start considering upgraded suspension, or if you need a lot more additional height. But for so many, the stock suspension works really well. And maybe your money would be best spent elsewhere, like a bunch of tanks of fuel, and go play with it before you dump a bunch of money into all your toys.
Oh, that's great. That's super unique. You were able to utilize that stock factory suspension. Super cool.
Yeah, it works really well.
I know you kind of already talked about the race, but I'm still going to ask, why an LX570?
Yeah, I mean, the 570 is a fantastic platform. Of course, now the 600's out. We've got a few of those here at Destination Outdoor, and I hope to work with Lexus Marketing on a future LX600 platform as well. There is one racing this year in the Baja 1000, so there's a lot of cool stuff coming out of the LX600. All thumbs up.
LX600 is racing in the Baja.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. So you heard it here first, folks. We can expect maybe this, except an LX600. Cool. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Really, really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.